Hey, this is Amity calling from Just Answer on the Chevy.
Oh, yes, sir.
Tell me what's going on, my friend. Let me start by getting the engine size, please.
It's a 3 liter Vortec engine.
All right, perfect. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, so I've had issues with it starting. So I replaced the starter, I replaced the alternator, replaced the battery. The next thing I was going to do was replace a relay switch, but I'm at a point where I'm tired of guessing. So what it will do is it'll start. I can drive it all day, be fine. I'll bring it home. Next time I go out, it won't start. It'll just, like, you put the key forward, it'll just go click. All the dashboard lights come on. I thought it was the battery. I checked the battery, fully charged. I'll wait maybe a day or so. Sometimes they'll come back on, sometimes they won't. And we're like, what could it be? So I didn't know if it might be a starter switch that goes inside the steering wheel cluster, or if
Okay,
it could be the relay and the fuse box. I'm lost, man.
I gotcha. So, have you checked for diagnostic trouble codes?
There's no check engine light that comes on, so I didn't know if anything would even show up on there.
Yes, sir. There still could be codes in the computer if there's no check engine light.
No, I haven't done that. I haven't took it
Okay.
anywhere to get it diagnostic or anything like that.
And I'm sorry, did you say you did replace the starter or you did not replace the starter?
I did.
All right. Looks like the starter wiring is common to go bad, causing this problem. The starter itself is common to go bad. And the transmission range switch, I think that's what you were talking about before, that's common to go bad, causing this problem.
That neutral safety switch?
Yep. So it's on the left side of the transmission. You could either just simply replace it, although I would recommend that you go down there and test it.
Right.
So power coming in from the ignition switch comes from ignition E fuse under the hood, and then it comes in as a pink wire, and then it leaves the park neutral position switch on the left side of the transmission as a dark green wire, and then it goes over and activates your starter relay. The contacts in the relay close, and then it comes down and it activates the starter.
I'll probably have to start that tomorrow.
Do you know if the relay clicks when you try to start it, when it doesn't start?
No, what I tried to do with the relays under the hood was I took out the starter relay, and then I put a different relay in there to see if it would start, and nothing popped up. Relay was good, so I didn't want to change that, but I was like, man, well, I don't know what else it could be. So then I started thinking, well, maybe it's that ignition starter switch in the steering column. So I was like, well, I guess that'll be my next step. Switch that out, and then I was going to move to the transmission to see if it was that the neutral safety switch. But I was like, man, maybe just let me get on Just Answer and see
Yeah.
what happens.
Your best bet
Because
is to use a voltmeter, so you can check for power coming out of the ignition switch
uh-huh.
on the yellow wire, and then there's a pink wire. So in the key and the crank position, the pink wire leaving the switch and the yellow wire leaving the switch should have battery voltage. If that checks out good, I would go down to the transmission range sensor or park neutral position switch. Pink wire in and dark green wire coming out should have battery voltage when the key's in the crank position.
Now, you being a mechanic and all, most mechanics would be able to do it at a shop, just in case.
Any qualified repair shop would be able to do this for you. Any decent mechanic would be able to do this for you. No, not necessarily. No, sir. There are people out there that know something. Put it this way, I've been doing this for 20 years, and that's all I do is electrical, and I do this every single day. So I've been doing this when I was in high school, and it's the same stuff over and over again. So it's nothing special. Any technician that's been around more than a year or so, they should know electrical. South Carolina. Now, I grew up in Wisconsin, but I'm not going to Illinois to fix this for you, my friend. No. South Carolina, but no, that's all right. Yeah, no, that's fine. Would you like me to recommend a mobile mechanic or a shop in your area? Would that help out? Okay. Yeah, I can send some information over here once we're off the phone. Don't worry about it, my friend. I got you covered. So everything that I'm going to recommend, it's nationwide. So when you contact them, they'll ask for all that information. Any other questions while we're on the phone, my friend? When you do what? I can honestly say I've never installed one. Yeah, that's not something we would do in the shop. Maybe some shops do it. We didn't do that at ours. Like external from the engine, like underneath the pan. It's a catch can. What does it catch? Right. Well, if leaking oil, we go ahead and replace whatever's leaking oil to fix the oil leak. We just put a band-aid on it. Yeah, you bet. Good luck, my friend, and let us know if anything else comes up, okay? You'll be welcome. All right, bye-bye.